they'll lynch you. But he did, and he laughs at
Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. The Premiership is back. How excited are we, people? Whew! I'm very excited. I hope you're excited too. If you're new and there, where the hell have you been? But you joined us at a good time because we're about to kick off again, aren't we, soon? So make sure you hit the bell notification and subscribe, all that good stuff, We've got some really cool things today. So obviously today, what I wanted to do, and obviously if we hear any news about a certain Burnley left wing back, left back, up front, number 10, then obviously we will announce it, hopefully live on air. Could you imagine? We announced the Lacey leaving on air live, which was quite cool. But what I want to do is we've been very, very lucky to get lots of videos. We're getting a few more actually as well from ex-players and stuff about their predictions of the season. So we're going to roll those out today. I want to, you guys to get your predictions in as well. We've actually got a Google form. Where's my Google form? If you'd like to fill it in, we're going to do a little league table. This will be where we just get a short URL. That's it. This will be sort of deactivated, so to speak, or today, kick off of the Arsenal game. And so, you can't make your changes or anything like that. I'm going to put it in the chat there. Right, so a quick look at who we got in the chat quickly. Happy Harriet, have we signed Cornet before 12 o'clock? Doesn't look like it. But it means that maybe he'll be, hopefully, if all goes well, he'll be announced on he'll be presented at the City game. No news, indeed. Paul, hope you're well. Paul, hope you're happy as ever, son. Good on you, son. Thanks for joining us. Gaz is in the chat. Razor's in there. Hi, everyone. I did attend games up in the atmosphere and made the hairs stand up. So other than other games living in the Aussies, the atmosphere is getting better. Definitely getting better, I think. So excited to be back indeed. Is Attila on the way? Now, it's quite funny. There's two rumours of defenders. There's Attila, who I did, I think, might have been November, because I found the thumbnail, Attila the Hunt, which I thought I was very proud. You're welcome. And Sinise from Feyenoord, who was one of the guys that we sort of suggested would be a good replacement for Bonner in November last year. So there we go. Jake is now 15 and 1 day. Hope you're well, my man. Passings have been great. Davey's in the chat. Newcastle yet again trying to steal our transfers. We'll see. I've been buzzing all morning on the group chat, but you've not been around. I've been working. I'm working. Happy Amaret. Sorry. Harold, hope you're well. Mo, hope you're well. God, loads of people in. Brian's in. Jan's in, hope you're well. Matty's in. Right, speaking of Matt, tomorrow we have got the preview, the first game back. Yay! We've got the preview, all new look preview with Anton and Matt. And so that'll be tomorrow night. So make sure you check it out. Anton spent a lot of time thinking about ways we can make it a bit more engaging, a bit more exciting, a little bit more snappier as well, So Matt's going to be heavily involved with that with Anton tomorrow night, so make sure you check that out. It's getting exciting for the season. We are indeed. There's no news on Hossam. I know you're always asking me. I saw someone else linked to him today. Was it Bournemouth or something? So we'll see. Season open. Has anybody been watching All or Nothing, the Arsenal one? I got through the first episode yesterday. It's quite good. Glad we have some football to talk about rather than transfers. Something else to drive me mad indeed. We got Jason in, Pax in, Russ, lad, sucks that Cornet can't play at City. Indeed, he's got a very, very good record, hasn't he? Oi Peeps says Terry Hughes in the house. Is there there is indeed. Let me put the link for that in there as well. Fantasy, I think I've cracked it this year. I honestly think I've cracked it this year. I don't know how, but I've got a really good side. I think I do. Invite friends, because we're all friends here. Copy auto link. That's going to go in the chat as well. That's in the chat, the Fantasy Football League. Paul's here. Grumpy Old Man's here. Dave from Brisbane. Luke's in. Jeez, everyone's in today. God, the roll call. Buzzing over Cornet. Indeed. Now, I've got the song. Okay, the song Horny I'm Cornet, or he's Cornet, 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 Cornet. He's Cornet, 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 if he signs, of course. Or he's Cornet, Maxwell, Maxwell, Cornet. Feel free. But I came up with that. And I've made a point of saying I've come up with that. Ken Code, it's in. Love the ball, mate. Cheers, Tell. Oh, God, not my phone there. Yes, it's a mix. There's a few prints on there, but it don't look. You can't really tell much of the difference. But a lot of them are the shirts. These are really good. Someone said I got done for money. These are £6 in Hobbycraft, but they're shadow ones. They're quite deep, so it means you can put a shirt in there. And if you notice Anton, he basically nicked my idea. So there we go. What else we got? Rob's in the house. I want to get to see some of his videos. Ludder's here. Good to see. Triple unveiling on Sunday. Cornet, Phil Jones and Ronaldo. You've heard it here from Howard. Back to drawing board, I'm afraid, mate. Good attempt. I think it's a great attempt. I think it's brilliant. You can see the fans singing that. Here's Cornet. Cornet, Cornet, Cornet. There you go. I do indeed. Just one Cornet, give it to me. Apparently Cossack signed at the weekend. I think for Juventus, in all honesty. I think if we're getting Cornet, I don't think we're going to spend the money on Cossack at all. Mo's going to Dukes on Sunday, as can't watch the game. Enjoy. Right, so as I said, there's a link there to put in your predictions, and the winner at the end of the season will win a prize. But as I said, I've been lucky enough to get lots of, and we'll get a few more as well. We're going to put them together as a compilation video as well. But I thought we'll start off. I first asked Mr. Stuart SLATER, friend of the channel, Duke's boyhood crush, about his predictions for the season ahead. Let's ask Stu what he said.
Good morning all, it's Stuart SLATER here. Looking forward to the up and coming season. Obviously West Ham this year, looking forward to it. Last two seasons have been great. I think if we can still maintain 7th, 8th and 9th, I think that would be a fantastic season still. Obviously got some new blood in, lost a few players, but hopefully Davey Moyes will produce his magic and get us in that sort of top 8. Going on to the cups, I'd like to think that we could get a good cup run. Always the FA Cup is a fantastic one, no matter what, the nostalgic that we've got there. So I'd like to see us get to the quarters, maybe the same with the Carabao Cup, albeit blood a few more youngsters, you know, with the youngsters coming through and some of the lads that we've got coaching the boys down there, the old West Ham boys. I think the future's great, so hopefully we could blood a few youngsters and give them a run and see what they've got, and hopefully we can go quite a way that route. With the conference, Europa Conference, I see no reason why we can't emulate what we did in the Europe one. Semi-final would be fantastic. It was a great time. Those evenings on a Thursday night over at the London Stadium, you know, memories that we're going to hold on for a long time. So yeah, let's be upbeat, positive, and have a great season, all you West Ham fans. Take care now. All the best. Bye.
Good old Stuart Slates. That's what SLATER says. Yep. Love SLATER. Has to be minimum. That's some rough panelling. He's got. I'm going to have to talk to him about his fence. We'll have to talk to him about his fence. I know, bless him. We'll see him on Sunday, so I'll ask him about his fence. But yes, obviously Stuart's very, very confident. I mean, that's the general vibe from people, to be honest. In terms of another one who I'll see on Sunday, hopefully, heads up the academy there. I asked Kenny Brown to send me a little video about what he thinks is going to happen this season.
Morning, Russ. Kenny Brown here. And it's that time of the year that we've got to give our predictions for the coming season. Obviously, we kick off in 48 hours, and what a massive game that is against the champions Manchester City. I know everyone's buzzing for the game and really looking forward to it. So predictions for the season, obviously with the window still open, it's always difficult to tell, but I'm going that in the Premier League, I'm looking at a top 7 finish for West Ham. I still think we're going to do some business. and I think we're going to start the season well and carry on the work that we've done over the last 2 seasons. So yeah, I'm going for top 7. Hopefully we can sneak into that top 6. Cups, then obviously we look at the FA Cup. As everyone, I'd love us to win it. I'd love us to get to the final again. It seems so long ago, you know, that we all went to the Millennium Stadium to watch us against Liverpool. But I'd love us to get into the latter rounds of the FA Cup. And then who knows? The Carabao Cup, it's always difficult because of the squads that are put out and obviously where the European games fall. I'm not predicting us to go too far in the Carabao Cup. I think it's just a good time to blood the youngsters in that. So, so good run in the FA Cup. Not too well in the Carabao Cup, but who knows? And then obviously the European campaign. After last season, how can we not want to go any further? I think it's a fantastic competition. Everyone loved it. It kept the season going. And I think for us, we can only look and hope that we can mirror what we've done last season, and who knows, go one step further. So I'm predicting strong runs in the FA Cup and in Europe, and it would be brilliant to get into the final. So all in all, I think we're going to have a good season ahead of us. Take care and see you soon.
Good old Kenny. Good old Kenny. Always. He did very well last time of his predictions, I think. Going back and looking at it, I think he did quite well. I think he said we were going to be 9th and we were 7th. And it was like, he was quite good. He was quite good in his predictions. Let's go in the chat quickly and we'll move on. We've got loads more. Love Slater, one of the best. Oh, he's one of the sweetest men I know. Stuart Slater is. He's got enough time for everyone. Absolutely brilliant, man. Afternoon usual results behaving well. Kenny Brown looks like Paul Whitehouse. Oh, poor Kenny. Drive around town, looks like a nice motor. Has a very nice motor, does old Kenny Brown. Doing his Ubers. just log on for a couple of hours, innit? Viborg was beaten. Has been 3-0. Its first leg. Yeah, that was on Tuesday, wasn't it? Tuesday. Does financial play still exist as Chelsea and Everton are taking the mickey out of it? Chelsea are. I mean, I can understand Chelsea because they, in terms of probably what they're bringing in, but Everton's the one that surprises me. Really strange. When are we going to make Cornet official? Who knows? By all accounts, the second half of the medical is being done today. Was done this morning, so we shall see. Just looking at Cucurella, now a Chelsea player, absolutely mental. That's ridiculous. Brighton have had him over the barrel, and absolutely over the barrel. Fair play, because Conte could play his second medical. When is he going to be official? I thought he was done this morning, but the thing is, we don't know whether paperwork's been filed or anything. So I'll be surprised if he's in the squad for the City game. If we registered, we had to register him by midday today in order. But we could have registered him and not announced it. You know, because that needed to be done, and then doing all the social media video, and I don't know. I think our best chance of trophy is Europe. I totally agree. Everton have been caught flouting it, like claiming, they did, and that's why they sold Richarlison to get that, to make sure they didn't get there, get any issues. Can't wait Sunday and booked in Figo for a pizza and a pint before the game. Oh, lucky you, Vince. Lucky you. I suppose it's a bit late afterwards, isn't it, on a Sunday? Mrs. Cox, Mrs. Cox is in the house. Oh, she just can't keep away from the button. Sorry, Rich. English Yardie, hope you're well. Nina will go to Everton. He will. Good riddance. The BBC made you look on Wednesday. Wednesday, that was it. Wednesday, that was it. And then there was the back and forth, wasn't it? You know he will fail his medical or the transfer will be hijacked. Just our luck. Oh, Ludders. We can dream. Right, who have we had on? We've had Kenny Brown on. We've had Stuart Slater. Let's get another Slater in. Let's get Robbie Slater in. Let's listen to what Robbie says all the way from Australia.
Hey Irons fans, I'm looking ahead to West Ham season, capping a little bit what happened last season. What a great season for West Ham. Up until spring in the top 4 and fell away a little bit, I think, with the commitments, depth of squad, Europa League, etc. But it was a terrific season. Sort of took the place of Leicester as that team that were challenging the top 6 clubs, if we can say, in Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United and Arsenal. And you look at that top 6, they're going to be difficult to crack this season, but some great signings in the off-season. Top of the list, of course, is the Italian striker Scamacca. He's going to take a bit of pressure off, well, a lot of pressure off, really. Antonio up front in banging in the goals. Got a good balanced squad. You know, one of the biggest things in this transition from last season to this season, of course, the retirement of Mark Noble, absolute living legend for West Ham. But there are still, you know, guys that have been there for a while, Cresswell in particular, you've got Fornells, who's quality, I think. So I'm thinking Newcastle, with all their money, richest club in the world now, will be, you would think, challenging as well. Look at their end to the season last season. Of course, Leicester under Brendan Rodgers will be under pressure to do better with them. But also the big news was keeping Declan Rice. What a player. Nobody works harder than Declan Rice. Of course, he's wanted by the big clubs. He's still only 23. And it's just, don't worry about where he might go next year. Just enjoy him while West Ham, or we've got him. Former player, I'm always following West Ham. I hope it's going to be a great season. So for me, it's see you later, Robbie Slater.
And he signed it off a see you later, Robbie Slater. I love Robbie. He's such a lovely bloke. How about a Ruth Slater? No. How about Cat Slater? No. Well, she probably would be a West Ham fan, wouldn't she? Oh, no. We don't want to give you 100 grand. No. Is Cornet getting announced? Well, I bloody well hope so. I hope he is getting announced today. Cornet will be at left back for West Ham if he signs. Interestingly, obviously, he has, well, technically, in the last 50 games, he's played left defender, forward centre, left midfield, attacking left, attacking right, forward left, and defensive midfielder left. And he's predominantly right-footed. So you can see why someone like Moisey would be really interested in him. And, you know, 17.5 million quid, 25, going to be hitting his peak by all accounts. It's a 5-year deal plus a 1-year option. I like the fact we're getting these guys tied down to long-term deals. You know, in theory, you know, that's, if he stayed for 6 years, that's pretty much his whole peak, and similar to Scamacca as well. So it's great. Russ, what's always about the BBC website? What have I missed? Oh no, it's on. So on, Jake had a sort of birthday stream on Wednesday, despite the fact his birthday was on a Thursday. Don't get that. And it came out that Cucurella had signed for Chelsea, so I showed him on the BBC website, and then Brighton, literally on Twitter, about 20 minutes later, said he hasn't signed, he hasn't gone anywhere, and now he has signed. So there we go. And then he's a left back. I think Cornet may be the left back, or would be someone who could play left back. But we'll see. My guess would be Everton will spend big on Onana, hoping to flip him next summer to make some money. Indeed, and they'll probably be going down next year anyway. When is Cornet getting announced? I don't know. Robert Slater, give us lunch. Down the gym. Oh, see, Kelly was doing the Uber. Stu was doing his fence. And Slates was down, and Robbie Slater, see you later, was down the gym pumping iron. That's what we like. Gladmore poured the plug. It's all about money and not about playing. I totally agree. Cornet scored 9 goals in that crap burning, so I'm excited for this. I am, but also a lot of assists as well. Onana would be a great replacement. I think that was the idea. They saw he was going to be a replacement for Declan Rice eventually, but look, we're not being held to ransom. Need players who want to play for the shirts. We'll take Dennis over Diaz. That one's not going away at Diaz one. I don't. Yeah, would like a left back and allowed to play in the front three. Don't think he's nearly as effective as a wing back. I agree. Cornet, he's here, he's there, he's every effing where. Cornet, Maxwell. No, it's not. It's going to be, here's Cornet. Cornet. He's Cornet. Or he's Cornet. Maxwell, Cornet. Whatever. I'm taking credit for both. Perfect having a player can switch positions. Great business when confirmed. Apparently he's in London. Well, he's having the second, he was in London yesterday doing his first half of his medical, I believe. So he's the second one today. I hope Palace do the bummers tonight. There we go. What's expected West Ham sides this season? Lots of signings. Yeah, more to come, I think, as well. He'll break down walls. Financial player play. He's like watching the Fast Show, especially with Chelsea, who are in £1 billion in debt. We spend more. Indeed. Cornet, yeah, I mean, Zlas Attila, I can't pronounce him. That apparently is someone we're looking at as well, and that could be a cheap deal. I think initially we had rumours were believed we had €8 million rejected, which seems quite cheap for him. So that could be an interesting one. Sounds like Angelia to Hoffenheim. On loan, though, I read. So that's a bit weird. Onana, no interest in West Ham. All about money. Jog on. When did a 99 Cornet turn into a 99 Cornet? You're not an ice cream fan. I see how you getting on. Arsenal losing tonight will start the season amazingly. Russell's fans, we want players who want to play for the shirt. Well, as much as we can, yeah. I totally agree. No more word Ambrosia. I think we might have I reckon going to go cheeky at the end. Also, talk of Chelsea, look at De Jong and Sesko, so he might be back in play. I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think it could be, De Jong could go to Chelsea, and then that, you'd imagine, that really hampers Gallagher's chances of first team football and potentially a place on the plane to Qatar. So I think he would, for his own career, and actually if Chelsea are decent, they'll, let him go on loan. He'll probably get announced 1 hour before the Arsenal game, probably. Cornet will have to avoid crushed nuts injury. Will the Zielinski do back on? Well, apparently he's going to cost $100,000 a week. I'm excited, man. Are you excited? Palace and Huddersfield at the double tonight. Pays roughly 12-1. Very good. What about Brozier and Gallagher? Could maybe, Matt. Why not? Who else we got? Right. So we've had Stuart Slater. We've had Robbie Slater. Let's talk about some fans. Let's get who we got? Let's get Kaz. Big Kaz Pennant. Now he's on holiday. He's in Turkey on holiday. The audio's not the best, but it's a couple of minutes long. But I've tried my best with Kaz and his audio. So let's listen to what Kaz says about the season ahead.
My predictions for West Ham United this season 22-23. Premier League wise, he was on such a good roll last season, and it's great we kept our players. So I fancy we'll have a good go for that top six. Top four, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, that's it. Man United transitional, so I think the best we can do is fifth. I think we're good enough for fifth. I think hit the form of last season, consistency with the new players improving us. The worst we're going to do is seventh. I think really it's a battle between Man United and West Ham for 5, 6 and 7.
What about Conference League?
Conference League, I can't get me started on that. What's all that about? They play the final and someone's back goal. I just thought days of teams on the joke. The T-Bob Cup. I thought we'd won, so I got back moving and was told 3 other teams have won as well, the same final. So don't get started at the conference. I think it's so damaging to our league position.
Right, what about the FA Cup?
FA Cup, I was on the old school generation. We always used to thought the FA Cup we're good every 5 years. That's a long time now, but hey, we've got the rights to islands on. It's only 6 games. The thing with the FA Cup, we always get low teams, dodgy, giant killers, and the camera is always there. You know the reason why. So I'm never confident in the FA Cup. I used to be.
Right, what about the Carabao Cup?
Carabao Cup, if anything, really, my heart, I think if we're going to win something this season, we'll win that. Because you ain't got none of these giant killing teams in there. And the big teams play their reserves, don't they? So it's another one, it's only 6 games. And I think that's the best chance we've got to win something. I know Moisey likes puts his full teams out here in the cup matches. Domestic clubs. So I like that kind of thing from the manager.
There's Kaz on his holiday. He don't usually do things like that, so I appreciate Kaz. I did mention, I said, look, we'd love to get you back on, man. And he says, I'll do a little video. He's in Turkey in a lovely little non-touristy bit, apparently. But yeah, and apologies, the sound a little bit quiet. He actually, he hasn't said it's a lot worse. I've had to try and tune it down a little bit, and we'll probably get demonetized because there's music in the background. But apart from that, we're going to have some more coming up tomorrow. I've got a couple of guys going to send me through some more stuff, so we're going to put together that as a little compilation. So we've got someone else as well. We've got a good one in a minute, which will another fan, which we'll put on in a tick. In terms of what we have coming up, just so you guys know, at 5 o'clock tonight we'll have the Hammers headlines, which Anton will be doing, and focusing mainly on the David Moyes press conference, which will be today, the first press conference of the season. How exciting! Tomorrow, I think the club are releasing the Mark Noble documentary tomorrow at 10 a.m. So we won't have a show at 10 a.m. We'll have it about 11, and it's the start of Holly's weekly show. She's going to be doing a weekly show, and it's going to be called Tweet All About It. And it's going to be around Twitter and her tweet, and sort of I always be a half an hour because I always call it Holly's half hour. Like Hancock's half hour, but she won't do a half an hour show just yet. So that'll be tomorrow afternoon, so late morning, probably about 11-ish. And then tomorrow night we'll have the preview. Then on Sunday we'll have match day morning, hopefully from outside the ground. I won't be kicked out or anywhere like I usually am. Anton will be doing the watch along, and then I hope to jump into the sports club at the end to do some highlights and get some people's views of hopefully a fantastic game. Right, so we've had Stuart, we had the Slater brothers. That was Only Fools and Horses, wasn't it? Slaters. Kenny Brown, Kaz. Now, and actually quite funny enough, Stuart Slater and Robbie Slater, exactly the same length of their videos, 1:49. There we go. And now we have the man who's been a bit quiet because there's been no matches on. But guarantee it'll be all over Twitter again on Sunday night, Mr. West Ham Clips.
Hello you lovely viewers of the West Ham Network YouTube channel. How are we doing? Russ has asked me to give my West Ham predictions for the upcoming season. Now, I'm actually going to go one step further and tell you exactly what's going to happen. So, if you don't want any spoilers, mute the video for the next minute or so. This is also assuming we sign a few more players. So, I'll start with the League Cup, where, unfortunately we'll go out around the quarter-finals again, but we'll knock out one of the big boys again, probably on penalties, especially if Fabianski is going to be the cup keeper this year. In terms of the FA Cup, I think about the same. We'll give it a good go, but come unstuck around the quarters, or round of 16. Now, a lot of people are expecting us to do well in the Conference League, but it is definitely a lot tougher than people are giving it credit for, and we'll do well to make the semi-finals. However, we're not making it to the semi-finals, because we're gonna go all the way, and win the whole competition. We're gonna ruin Unai Emery's evening in Prague, as Gianluca Scamacca and Thomas Souček get on the score sheet in the Conference League final. Now, that's fantastic, isn't it? Silverware, and automatic qualification for the Europa League? Well, that's not even the best part, because we're leapfrogging Chelsea on the last game of the season, to finish 4th in the Barclays. Thomas Tuchel is going to be absolutely fuming. Gianluca Scamacca is finishing the season with 19 goals in all competitions. Souček is going to be back to his goal scoring best, and get double figures. Bowen will chip in with 14 goals in all competitions, and Antonio will also still manage to get double figures, as well as scoring another goal from outside the box. Yes, I know. So, there we have it, the 100% accurate West Ham forecast for the 2022-23 season. Thanks for having me on.
There we go. Clips has spoken. So he's got Gianluca Scamacca scored 19 goals. He's got Bowen to score 14. He's got Mikel Antonio to score 10. He's got Souček to score double figures as well. Christ, they're gonna score about 60 goals. No, that's 20, 35, 45. Wow, that's a lot of goals. Indeed. Lol, indeed. And let's have a look. So, and as I said, what we're doing, we're going to put that together. If you missed it, if you missed some or you missed out on slates, rather than play them again, we're going to put them together as a little video, probably like Sunday morning or something like that. And we'll hopefully get a few more as well. I've got a few more I'm meant to be expecting today. But I just thought it was quite fun. Russ, do you know who Clips is? Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Right, cancel the season, I'll take that prediction right now. Exactly, David. Clips have spoken. Fourth, and the conference winners. I'll take that. I'll take that indeed. Wow. Yeah, top man. I only asked him just to do it. I didn't think he was going to do the whole thing, and like Clips does. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. He's a top man, and thank you to everyone. I mean, we've still got a few more which are expecting this today and tomorrow. So we'll have a half a dozen or so to put together. You can watch that again. That Clips one. It's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, the man's a genius. All woman is a genius. Love it. Absolutely love it. Nigel Khan is Clips. Well, there you go. How'd you guess? Someone who isn't Clips. Right, so I'm just refreshing Twitter. Nothing yet. I wonder if it will be like. Nah, I reckon it's this. I reckon it'll be this afternoon. It'll be announced. What? No, it can't be right. It's a random thing. Like a random what's it called? Rumor popped up on Twitter. It's like absolute bollocks. That one is. Oh dear. Announced Cornet. If that goes, the league is asked. Well, no, fourth. Apparently he's fourth. There we go. Moyes will hold Schumacher and Cornet back for Forest game. Yes, stuff that. Man who should not be named. I mean, I'm sure. Matt and Anton will be talking about this tomorrow. From my perspective, I don't think we're going to see. Well, I think we'll see of our summer signings. I think we'll see one of them. Yeah, I think you'll see Downs on the bench. By all accounts, Schumacher is still not match fit. I'll be surprised if he doesn't make the bench anyway, just because because I think, as you said, Moyes may well hold them back. I don't think Cornet will be has been signed in time for the City game. So it'll be very much a muchness of. I think it'll be pretty much exactly the same side which started the game last season, the last home game. Will start the game the first home season, which is a bit disappointing, but. We couldn't do much about Agard being injured, in all honesty. Schumacher, he didn't have a particularly intensive pre-season up until joining West Ham, so, you don't want to throw them in and they're not match fit. The Cornet thing is gone. You think, why, we could have maybe got that one in a little bit earlier, or maybe Moyes was looking at Kostic as that left side and it didn't happen. So he's gone, right, okay, that's it. In he goes. So, yeah. And I hopefully we get a Tiller. I really want a Tiller. Marshall on the bench to come. Oh, Marshall is banging them in for the under 18s. I don't think he'll be on the bench, I'll be honest. But he is absolutely on fire at the moment. He's absolutely banging them in for the under 18s. Yeah. I think that the lineup will be pretty obvious. I still think he'll start with Fabianski on Sunday. I really do. Then he'll go back four of Cresswell, maybe Zuma Dawson, or maybe Ogbonna Zuma. That's the only potential. Right back, I think he'll probably go Ben Johnson maybe, or maybe he'll go slightly more stronger defensively and put in Soufal, then obviously Souček and Rice, and then I think you're having Bowen, Lanzini, Fornals, maybe, and then Antonio up front, maybe, and then, as I said, Downs on the bench. We could well, present Cornet on Sunday. I mean, if Cornet and Schumacher aren't, they're not in the squad, then they'll be welcomed to the crowd, I'd say. Cornet is definitely a good signing. He's very pacey and shifty. That's what we need. You're totally right. Pace is something we definitely need. Look how long it took you saying it, and they announced it at 10:30 at night. Do you remember? I was in bed. Budden was tucked up, ready to go to sleep. And then I got notification. I thought, I better go on. Hope Anton has sorted his barn out. He's growing it, apparently. That's the last I heard. We finished 4th to get to Champions League. Tottenham finished 5th, and we throw the conference final. So Spurs can't qualify for the Champions League. Sounds great. What we got here? If Chelsea do bring in Aubameyang, who knows? We might get Brozier. Well, see, the Aubameyang thing went a little is sort of a little bit out of left field, but Tuchel and Aubameyang were best buds at Dortmund. Absolutely best buds at Dortmund. So that could happen. That could happen. Barcelona are looking to move players on and bring players in. The only thing about Chelsea is, similar to City, they never really have played with like a target man up front. And I think I think Haaland's not going to hit the ground running as well, touch wood, as I think some people will think, because I think City need to learn to adjust to play with him as well, and vice versa. Aubameyang's an interesting one because they don't play with it. I mean, Lukaku failed at Chelsea under Tuchel because they sort of play like a false nine, really, don't they? With Havertz there, but we'll see. We shall see. But you're totally right. If Aubameyang comes in, you think that's, again, Brozier's minutes will be very much cut down. So, if they bring in, they might do a double deal with De Jong and Aubameyang. It could happen. How many sides do you think we need? If we're not include, well, okay. So if we include Cornet signed, okay, yeah, okay. Let's assume he's signed, all right, or he's signing. So for me, I think we need two more. I think we need left back and the central midfield cover. Minimum. I think another 2. So I do think, but then again, it's like we either, so it might, or, if it is Cornet goes to left back, then you look at, okay, well then we need a left wing. If Cornet, then you need a left back. I still think maybe we might, if we're looking to move on Diop, then we bring in another centre back and Diop goes. So 1 in, 1 out. Diop's heads down. So we could bring in someone like Senese in, for example, from Feyenoord. Central midfields. I mean, you could look at getting Conor Gallagher on loan maybe if De Jong goes to Chelsea. I'd be all over like a rash. I think a lot of clubs in the Premier League would. And same with up front maybe with like a Brozier, and then you could move Antonio to the left, so that sort of covers that. I'd say at least 2, ideally 4. Ideally 4? Yeah, but we'll see. Marshall, same age as Cotti. When he got his, but that's a long time ago, wasn't it, mate? A long time ago now. How's our French signings injury coming along? I think if you see in this side, personally, I've heard nothing, but if you see in this side of the World Cup, I think we've done well, personally. But you never know. You never know. He's a fit lad, so it depends how quickly things heal, innit? Tommy Black, new here. Tommy, welcome. Thank you, son. If you're new around here, which you are, make sure you subscribe, buddy. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any time we put new content on. Thanking you. Welcome. Actually, let me just check something quickly. Let me just quickly check this. We're going to probably do, let me just check so I can do this today. We might do our monthly draw. Do I need to bring in? No, we'll do our monthly draw in a bit. So for anyone new, so for Tommy's benefit, every week we do a draw. A draw in terms of so most every week we do an Untuck It draw, so you win an Untuck It shirt. Our channel sponsors, one of them, Untuck It, and every month we do a memorabilia draw. And so the idea with memorabilia draw is we do things like things like this. So we get like signed stuff from Macca and Cotti. That's actually someone's won that, but they haven't claimed it yet. And so we'll be doing and I don't have it on me, but I've got Stuart Slater, not See You Later, but Stuart Slater, to sign one of these West Ham retro notebooks, which are available on Amazon if you'd like to get them. They're available on Amazon. just search West Ham Retro Notebook, and there's a whole bunch of them. They're a £5. They're very, very good, I must say, because I designed them all. But we've got slates to sign one of them, so we'll be doing that, and we're sending that out to one lucky member. And once they subscribe, that's it. You don't have to worry about being, as long as you keep subscribing, you're automatically entered into all the draws. So that's what we do. We'll do it in a bit. Do you think that Bonner said to you are my future? Put a curse in him, indeed. You think Downs will come on? No. We need 4 players as Paul. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Cole at Palace 2-1. Nice. Totally agree on Antonio on left. Con would be class. It would be. I still think Antonio on the left is the option. Could you imagine him and Cornet? Cornet plays sort of left back or left wing back or whatever. Could you imagine him and Antonio on that left hand side? Whew! Sorry. I think we need 3 left back, centre back, midfield, left back, centre midfield, centre back. Yep, I agree. But I said at least 2 because I think we've got cover at centre back. If worse comes to worse, we've proven we can go the season without with centre backs. If we get 4 in, we had Zuma out, we had Bonner out. He put Cresswell as on the back 2. He didn't even bother with putting a Lacey in when he could have done easily. We've got Cresswell, we've got Ben Johnson can play right of a back 3. We could put Declan Rice in there if need be as well. So there's about half a dozen options there before you look at someone like Jamal Baptiste, for example. But would like to see another centre back come in just to get Diop out, and then, just because I think he needs it for his career and his well-being as well. But yeah, no, I think left back, as I said, and the central midfield, I think are 2 sort of key for us because we relied heavily on Rice and Souček last year. But then, as I said before, when Anton was at St Andrews, Fornals was playing in that spot. And you've got to think, actually, you've got Wally Downs, Flynn Downs, you've got Connor Coventry apparently been impressing in training and stuff. Then you've got Souček, then you've got Rice, then you've got Fornals, then Lanzini can play in there. That's 6 positions, really. So I think maybe we're right, but we'll see. What is bigger, Carabao Conference? Conference for sure. Although saying that, actually, Hazari, the Carabao Cup is our best chance of getting into Europe based on games. The conference is bigger. You get more. I think you get more money. I think, but you think we go to the 3rd round. So is it 4th, 5th, 6th, or 4th, 5th, quarters, semis, final? Do you only have to win 6 games or something like that, and you're in Europe? Yeah. Russ Anton didn't copy it. It's called continuity. He did copy. Left back said we use Enter to cover all 3 positions. Yeah, indeed. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, if you're new, there's loads of it. Give it a like. If you're excited about the new season, hit the like button. If you're not excited, don't hit the like button. Fair enough. Patrick Kelly has similar to Declan Rice. Totally right. Being up to what did with Declan Rice, learn on the fly. Hello, evil Essex boy from Perth, new to the channel. Welcome, man, welcome. Nice to see you. We've got the whole Cox family now. We've got the trio. All 3 of them are in there now. It's because Richard thought I was hitting on his wife. That's why he's come in, because he's just keeping an eye on that. Nice to see. So we've got Tommy and Evil Essex. Welcome both of you. Definitely happy to be here. Good on you. Good. Is Jamal staying? Yeah, I think he is staying. Maybe turn Johnson into a proper left back and bring us. I've said all along, Ben Johnson for his career, he can't stay right back. For his international career, there's 8 centre backs ahead of him at the moment, in my opinion. And we've done it before. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Carl Walker, Reece James, then you got Livramento, then you've got Laperty, then you've got Deej Spence, then Ben Johnson. I've probably even forgotten someone as well, and that's so left backs, not as many left backs. So much so they had to put. Gareth Southgate put Trippier left side sometimes too. So I think for me, I would, but that's just for me. Thanks for the love about the Mighty Hammers. Miss it. Are you going to grow your hair? I can't grow my hair. I'm actually going for a haircut tomorrow, and it's all coming off again. It's just because I haven't had a haircut. Look at that. It's all like receding, so I zoom it back. Bloody excited. Carabao Cup's been in Europe's Conference League. Anthony looks like he swallowed a banger. Question is a major trophy? Yeah, it's a major trophy. Yeah, I mean, Roma did it. I want Palace to win, but be surprised if it's a draw. Carabao is bigger as it's at Wembley and more fans can go. Great shout, Peter. Obviously, the final of the conference is going to be in Prague, where it's 28, less than a 30,000 seat stadium. Are you looking forward to getting back to the stadium? I am indeed. Always a little bit apprehensive. The first game, this will be my 22nd season back at the spinning the tunes, pressing the bubbles button, got to warm up the button to press either bubbles. But 22nd season. Kent Hammers reckons it's over 700 games I've done it. I'll have to figure it out one day. How many times I've played that song as well. One day I will figure it out. Maybe I'll do that if I'm bored this weekend. Sorry, mate, what have I missed? Loads, man. Go back. We've had loads of, we've had Robbie Slater, Stuart Slater, Kenny Brown, West Ham Clips, Kaz Pennant. They've all been on. Arsenal to win. Jesus hat-trick. Have I put Jesus in my fantasy football league team? That's the trouble. I've got to look at that now. I don't think I have, actually. I think I did, and I changed it. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm going to change that. Because I don't think Scum. I'm going to have to make a sub. Bowls. I'm not going to get no points for that, am I? I had Scarmacker in my side, but I don't think he's going to start, is he? So, I was so pleased I got him all in. Right, 7 million quid. What we got here? After all these years without a trophy, I think we'll take anything, my friend. Anything at all. Who should I bring on? Tony? Tony be a good shout. Russ and his tunes, Holy Menthol, are the best. Nice to see. Let's put Ivor Tony. Yeah, why not? Ivor Tony. Ivor Tony's in. Confirmed transfers. Is Stel does his own channel. West Ham Voice. Check it out. West Ham Voice. Yes, check it out. He does his all good stuff. All good stuff as always. Who's getting relegated? Who's going to get relegated? The teams that are getting relegated are going to be. Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth are getting relegated. I think Forest maybe. But they spent quite well, but maybe Brighton. I think everyone out. I think Everton, maybe Southampton. It's not cut and dry. Leicester. I mean, Leicester. Look at Leicester. They've lost Kasper Schmeichel, and they sell Fofana to Chelsea as well. I forgot about Fulham. Sorry, completely forgot about Fulham. Why have I forgot about Fulham? Oh, they're there. Literally, my eyes have gone. Yeah, Fulham are going down. Fulham and Bournemouth, and then one other, I reckon. You in charge of bubbles? No, I'm not in charge. Pressing iron for Brian Bubbles. That's the guy in charge of that is a guy called Mickey Bubbles. Not his actual name, obviously. Can't wait for the new season. Roller. Fred, hope you're well. Born for the drop. Although we'd like to see Forest go indeed. I also picked Tony Watt. I had Scarmacker in, but the chances are he's not going to play tomorrow, is he? On Sunday. So put Brentford in away to Leicester. I reckon that could be a good one. I maybe even. Oh no, I'll keep it. Actually, Liverpool. No, I've got enough money for Liverpool. Be a good shout. And he's injured. Oh, the goalkeeper's. I think my goalkeeper's injured as well. Let me change my goalkeeper. Saints. Is this the year we beat Brighton? Don't be silly, man. Straight weird one with Fox is nothing from him indeed. 2-1 Cornetto. He plays in left wing. Fantastic player from Ivory. With him and Scarmacker banging them in. We'll win the league. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I still say it's going to be, and I'll say it again because I want to say I come up with it. It's Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. He's Cornet. He's Cornet. I'm telling you. It's a great one. Who's Cornet? Cornet. Who's Cornet? He's Cornet tonight. Leeds, Fulham, and Bolt. I think Leeds does some good signings. They've got rid of some of their top players. Felix didn't play a lot, but I think they got some good players. Like this, told you, I'm the bowling Buble. London Stadium Sinatra. Just saying. Had £5 on a 2-1 Arsenal first score. I think Forest will be the main ones to stay up out of. I think they will. They've gone for it. They have really gone for it. Fair play, and I like that. I like that ballsy attitude. More like Pavel over Peter. Pie and mash, Meldy. No, I don't know. Domino's Domingos, isn't it? He was one of the three tenors, wasn't he? Yeah, Pavarotti. Yeah, unbelievable. Should be Pie Pavarotti, the Pie's Pavarotti or something like that. But Pavlova Pavarotti, like pre-season. What live stream of Moyes just started? Pre-match. Oh, very good. Do you think KP will get booed on Sunday because he turned us down for City? Nah. Don't think so. Leeds have done better replacing Phillips than they. Totally agree. Jose Carrera. Yeah, it could be the Diet Coke Carrera. Or the cream pie. No, not cream pie. So, cream cake. That's a Freudian slip, wasn't it? Cream cake Carrera. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, everyone. I'm going to have to dash in a minute. As I said, Anton's going to be doing the Hammers headlines tonight, 5 o'clock. And then we've got tomorrow. We've got, I think, obviously they've got the Mark Noble documentary from the club that'll be up at 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. And then we've got Holly's new show. Tweet all about it. That'll be out tomorrow afternoon. And then on the evening we'll have the preview, the new look preview. Then on Sunday we'll have match day morning from outside the stadium. Hopefully, unless I get kicked out. And then Anton will be around for the watch along, should be. And then we'll have the sort of review show where I try and get to the supporters club and get a few interviews and people. Yeah. Pavarotti, Domingo, that's it. Domino's Domingo, there we go. Or the, I can't think of something beginning with C. You can guess what's in his search history. Yeah, Freudian slip. The Cornetto Carrera. There we go. Cornetto sales will be through the roof. Let's hope so. As I said, if we do get anything turn up, any announcements during the day, we'll be straight on there. I'm at my computer. I'll jump straight on, unless I'm in a meeting. And yeah, we'll be able to hopefully we'll have a signing tonight. Who knows? Stranger things have happened at sea. As I said, I'll tell you what, let's do it quickly. Let's do the old full screen. This will be for a Stuart Slater. Stuart Slater signed? Yeah, I think it's Stuart Slater signed. It'll be a signed notebook. A signed notebook. Let's just do that quickly. Let's click the bill. So obviously these are all for our channel members. If you want to become a channel member, there's a join button down there. It's a couple of quid a month, and you automatically get into. So it's something like this. I think it's actually one about which is like the 1985 season maybe, or it might be the 1980 season. I can't remember. But it's signed by Slates, I think. If not, it's signed by Mark Ward. It's signed by one of them. Let's see who the winner's going to be. Luke Legend just gone past. David's. Is it going to be Narky or is it going to be Lee Taylor? Looks like it's going to be. Is it going to be Lee Taylor? Is it going to be Lee Taylor or James Hislop? Lee Taylor. Congratulations, Lee Taylor. So if you could email us at I'm going to put the thing West Ham Network westhamnetwork@gmail.com. If you could email us at westhamnetwork@gmail.com, I can get that sent out to you and posted and all that good stuff. So congratulations there, my friends. Nice to see. Well done, well done. As I said, we'd like to thank all our channel members at the end of each one. VAR, exactly. The VAR. Actually, I've still got them. Look, VAR's been called. VAR's been called. VAR's been called. I'm just hearing back from Stockley Park. No. VAR complete. No. Still haven't. I still haven't. Just for you, Luke. As always, at the end of each of our shows, I like to thank all our channel members personally. And if you're new around here, give a like, give a comment, give a share, give a subscribe. And we'll be back later on today. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay positive, keep the faith. And see you later, Robbie Slater.
It's like a family tree, part of you